I was going to make a video. I was going to make a video about calling when you call CQ, you know, and how some people say QRP. In fact, I had a guy running a bit of a pile up the other day. He was about 5 and 8, and he was shouting QRP, QRP. I could hear him perfectly well, but I couldn't pick him up because I heard another call sign, so I put that in instead. All right. I do not see the blooming point, all right, for two reasons. One, if you're a QRPer, I would suggest that there's much more kudos in getting through and then telling them you're on 5 watts, all right? And that's the other thing. Where does QRP start? I always thought it was about 5 watts, but I speak to people who sign, you know, whatever, Delta Lima 1 Alpha Bravo Charlie, stroke QRP, and I say, oh, you're 5 and 9. And they continue using that call sign as if that suffix is official, okay? It's not, by the way. And but maybe it's just me, my ADHD and autism and everything else. I think you sound like a blooming idiot, okay? However, I've been called by people who then told me, well, after I've got them in the log, I'm on 5 watts. And I give them all sorts of praise. I think it's fantastic that they've done that. All right. By the way, I can see the benefit of you got a bit of a pile up and you're saying your call sign stroke QRP as if you're after the sympathy vote. Okay. I kind of get that. It's still a cheat for me. All right. The guy who says call sign stroke portable, he's not cheating because he is. The guy who says stroke mobile, he's not cheating because he is, all right? Because sometimes they go, oh, who's the mobile, all right? But the stroke QRP, inevitably, what's happened, certainly for me, 80% of these QRPs are at least 10 watts, if not 20 watts. And I could hear them perfectly well. By all means, be a QRPer, all right? I love it. I think it's great. These G90s, all right, they do 20 watts. Fantastic radio. I get people calling me with G90s. I think, wow, that's fantastic. They're doing that with 20. They're not QRP though, right? Unless they're maybe 5 watts and under, right? So if you're in the UK and you're a foundation license, or Australia, and you're restricted at the moment to 10 watts, that might change next year. You're not really QRP in my book anyway, all right? I think QRP is kind of 5 watts. And the real QRP guys, they're down to milliwatts, you know. And very often, of course, they're doing CW as well. I understand that. But if your voice, okay, QRP, 5 watts, but you don't need to tell me, shock me after the event. Wow, fantastic. All right. And while I'm at it, use your whole call sign. Okay? Next video's here. There's a playlist underneath, which I put together, which I think is quite good fun. All right. Thanks for joining in today. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.